The Fall of the Roman Empire. A Historical Examination. Introduction. The fall of the Roman Empire is one of the most significant events in world history. It marked the end of a civilization that had dominated Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East for centuries. The Roman Empire, known for its unparalleled political, military, and cultural achievements, succumbed to a myriad of internal and external pressures, leading to its eventual collapse. This article delves into the causes, key events, and aftermath of the fall of the Roman Empire, providing a comprehensive overview of this transformative period. The rise of the Roman Empire. To understand the fall, it's crucial to appreciate the rise of the Roman Empire. Founded in 753 BC, Rome evolved from a small city-state on the Italian peninsula to a vast empire that controlled a significant portion of the known world by the 1st century AD. The Republic, established in 509 BC, saw the expansion of Roman territories through relentless military campaigns and strategic alliances. By 27 BC, Augustus Caesar established the Roman Empire, ushering in an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana. Internal factors leading to decline. Political instability. One of the primary internal factors contributing to the fall of the Roman Empire was political instability. The succession of emperors was often contested, leading to civil wars and power struggles. The infamous Year of the Five Emperors in 193 AD exemplified this turmoil. Emperors were frequently overthrown or assassinated, creating an environment of uncertainty and weakening the central authority. Economic decline. Economic troubles also played a significant role in the empire's decline. Heavy taxation, rampant inflation, and a reliance on slave labor undermined the economic foundation of Rome. The debasement of currency under emperors like Diocletian and Constantine only exacerbated these issues, leading to a loss of confidence in the Roman economy. Social decay. The social fabric of the Roman Empire began to fray as well. The divide between the rich and poor widened, leading to social unrest. Additionally, the moral decay and loss of civic virtue among the elite eroded the societal cohesion that had once been a cornerstone of Roman strength. External pressures. Barbarian invasions. One of the most significant external pressures was the relentless barbarian invasions. Various Germanic tribes, such as the Visigoths, Ostrogoths, Vandals, and Franks, relentlessly attacked Roman territories. The sacking of Rome by the Visigoths in 410 AD and the Vandals in 455 AD were catastrophic blows to the empire. The Huns. The arrival of the Huns, led by the formidable Attila, posed another existential threat. The Huns' invasion forced many Germanic tribes to flee into Roman territories, further destabilizing the empire. The Battle of the Catalonian Plains in 451 AD saw the Romans, allied with the Visigoths, fend off the Huns, but the strain on the empire was immense. The Persian Empire. The Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantine Empire, faced constant threats from the Sasanian Persian Empire. Protracted wars with Persia drained resources and weakened the eastern provinces, making them more vulnerable to other external threats. Key events leading to the fall. The division of the empire. Emperor. Diocletian's decision to divide the empire into the Western and Eastern Roman empires in 285 AD was a pivotal moment. While it temporarily alleviated administrative burdens, it also created a divide that would weaken the empire. The Western Empire, with its capital in Rome, faced greater pressures and would eventually fall, while the Eastern Empire, with its capital in Constantinople, would endure for another millennium. The Battle of Adrianople. The Battle of Adrianople in 378 AD was a disastrous defeat for the Romans against the Visigoths. Emperor Valens was killed, and the Roman army suffered heavy losses. This battle marked a turning point, demonstrating the declining military might of Rome and emboldening other barbarian groups to invade. The sack of Rome. The sack of Rome by the Visigoths in 410 AD was a shocking event for the Roman world. It was the first time in 800 years that Rome had fallen to a foreign enemy. This event symbolized the vulnerability of the once invincible empire and had profound psychological effects on the Roman populace. The deposition of Romulus Augustulus. In 476 AD, the last Roman emperor of the West, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer. This event is traditionally marked as the end of the Western Roman Empire. Odoacer declared himself king of Italy, and the remnants of Roman authority in the West were replaced by various Germanic kingdoms. Before concluding our video, let's see some interesting facts of some of the famous Roman leaders. Augustus Caesar, the first emperor. Augustus was the first Roman emperor, transforming Rome from a republic to an empire. His original name was Gaius Octavius Thurinus, and he was later known as Octavian before taking the title Augustus. Pax Romana. Augustus established the Pax Romana, a period of relative peace and stability across the Roman Empire that lasted for about 200 years. This era allowed arts, culture, and architecture to flourish. Master of propaganda. Augustus was a master of propaganda. He commissioned the famous Ara Pacis, an altar celebrating peace, and used literature like Virgil's Aeneid to promote his image as a benevolent and divine ruler. Diocletian Tetrarchy System. Diocletian introduced the Tetrarchy system, dividing the Roman Empire into 4 parts, each ruled by a co-emperor or a deputy. This was meant to provide better control over the vast empire and stabilize its administration. Persecution of Christians. Diocletian is infamous for his persecution of Christians. The Diocletianic persecution was one of the most severe persecutions of Christians in the Roman Empire, aimed at reasserting traditional Roman religious practices. Retirement. Diocletian was one of the few Roman emperors to voluntarily retire. He abdicated in 305 AD and spent his remaining years tending to his vegetable gardens in his palace in Split, modern-day Croatia. Romulus Augustulus. The last emperor. Romulus Augustulus is known as the last emperor of the Western Roman Empire. His deposition in 476 AD by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer is traditionally marked as the end of the Western Roman Empire. Young and powerless. Romulus Augustulus was very young when he became emperor, around 14 years old. His reign was largely controlled by his father, Orestes, who was the power behind the throne. Symbolic name. His name, Romulus, is symbolic as it harkens back to Romulus, the legendary founder of Rome. Augustulus means Little Augustus, indicating his relatively insignificant reign compared to his namesake, Augustus Caesar. Odoacer, first king of Italy. Odoacer is known for deposing Romulus Augustulus and declaring himself the king of Italy. He ruled over Italy after the fall of the Western Roman Empire and is considered the first barbarian king to rule in Rome. Mercenary leader. Before becoming king, Odoacer was a mercenary leader in the Roman army. He rose to power with the support of his fellow Germanic soldiers who were dissatisfied with the Roman leadership. Religious tolerance. Odoacer was relatively tolerant of different religious groups within his kingdom. Although he was an Arian Christian, he allowed the Roman Catholic Church to continue its practices. These interesting tidbits help bring these historical figures to life, highlighting their complexities and the significant roles they played in the grand tapestry of Roman history. Aftermath and legacy. The Byzantine Empire. While the Western Roman Empire fell, the Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued to thrive. It preserved Roman law, culture, and traditions for another 1,000 years. The Byzantine Empire played a crucial role in preserving classical knowledge and bridging the ancient and medieval worlds. The rise of medieval Europe. The fall of the Roman Empire paved the way for the emergence of medieval Europe. The power vacuum left by Rome's collapse was filled by various Germanic kingdoms, leading to the development of feudalism and the rise of the medieval European states. Cultural and intellectual legacy. The cultural and intellectual legacy of Rome endured long after the empire's fall. Roman law, language, architecture, and engineering influenced countless civilizations. The Renaissance, a revival of classical learning and values, was profoundly inspired by Roman achievements. Conclusion. The fall of the Roman Empire was a complex and multifaceted process. It was the result of a combination of internal weaknesses and external pressures that eroded the foundations of one of history's greatest empires. The legacy of Rome, however, continues to shape the modern world. Understanding the causes and consequences of the fall of the Roman Empire provides valuable insights into the dynamics of civilizations and the forces that can lead to their decline. As we reflect on this pivotal period, we are reminded of the fragility of even the most powerful societies and the enduring impact of their contributions to human history.